Hello. I am Chrissy from Unique and Personalised, and as you can see, I'm not actually on screen. The reason is because I filmed an amazing video for you, and with my new microphone, and unfortunately the microphone did not record because I didn't turn it on. Silly me. Oh my gosh, I went to go edit it, and I was so gutted. So I've trimmed the video down. This week we're going to be talking about my crochet roulette that I've been doing. I've been doing it for a few weeks and absolutely loving not having to make decisions. I tell you, I make so many in my everyday life that this is actually just been a dream. So what I've got is from Temu. I've got a bunch of balls and I've printed out little pieces of paper and I put them in the little balls and then I draw them out. And that's what I crochet that day, which is just makes it super easy. So for day one this week, I drew out Mini Octopus, which is actually a pattern of my own. So I thought that was quite interesting. So I made 6 of them, lots of different colors. These go in my minis. So I sell them for $6 each, or 2 for 10. And they also fit super perfectly in a claw machine, just by the way. So then day 2 was a dolphin. I did not enjoy this pattern. I've done some of her other patterns and really enjoyed them. I do make the stingray regularly, but I did not like this. It could have been my tension. It could have been something. It was just a very personal thing that I just didn't like how it worked. I somehow made the tail flick up instead of going down. I did you're meant to sew on the fins, but instead I crocheted because I hate sewing on small bits. So I just could crochet into it, surface crocheted, and I did the fin backwards. So this one will go in my store, not for the full price because he's a little wonky, but in general it was fun to try a new pattern. It was in a bundle that I brought. 3 was jellyfish, Jasmine the jellyfish. I love this pattern. I do it so often. I already had 3 in my store, but these 2 colors have been sold lately, so I made more. On one I did 3 of 3 colors, and I got my new tag on there, which you will have seen on Instagram this week. The purple one I did 2 colors. So my tags I've just printed on a business card and then I cut it in half. I actually got these printed from Temu, which weren't a bad price and actually fairly good quality. So then I just use a hole punch and a stitch marker and just put them on. So day 4 was mallards. This is a no-sew duck. I had done her chicken and chick pattern before, never done mallards. We don't really have a lot of mallards here in New Zealand. So, well, I don't think we have any actually. So it's not really a huge thing like it is in the States. But I made 4. I had started 5. I did the head. So I did the green and the white of the number 5. But unfortunately played yarn chicken with the brown and lost. So that's sitting there until I do another brown order. And I tell you, brown is super hard to get in New Zealand, especially in fluffy yarn. It's like nobody ever wants to use it. I don't understand. On to pigs, day 5. We've got little piggies. As you can see, I did it in 2 different types of wool, and one came out so much smaller. So what I'm going to do is I'll put the 2 big ones out, and then when they sell, I'll put the little one out because they do take the same amount of work. This one is, again, no sew. You make the ears and you sew them into the round, and so they do this little curl, and it's super cute. And then at the end, before you sew up, you make the little tail. I have made these ones before and will definitely be making them again. So then we're on to day 6, which was a Triceratops. And weirdly enough, I have made this one before, but I made it in a different wool. And so this time it came out like super chubby and I really didn't like it. I made it with chenille, so it like shred like crazy and there was just fluff everywhere. And I've got a 2-year-old who just puts everything in his mouth at the moment. And so it was just not the most practical one to do. So I will try it again in the original Blanky yarn that I needed him. He's meant to be quite small, but I quite like making them bigger. Right, so now we're on to my dinosaur. So this was a whip that got pulled out. So I did put all my whips in the Russian roulette as well, crochet roulette, so that I'd get them done. The issue was that I ran out of this blue and they've stopped making it, so I had to change to a different blue. I had to close them up with a different blue. His arms and legs are a different blue. So I think what I'm going to do is just do a little bit of embroidery around him and make him look like he's got some blue patches and that he's just a blue patchy dinosaur. I love this chubby dinosaur pattern. It's super cute and I have no idea what I would sell them for. I did not time myself in any capacity, or his, I think he used like 7 rolls of wool and then the purple and so much stuffing. So he might just be a display piece at my store, or he might just stay in my couch in my living room, because actually, weirdly enough, I do not keep any crochet items in my house. So that was the week of Russian crochet. So this week I also got chosen for a pattern test and I was super excited because it's a turtle. And if you know me, I own 20 turtles. And so it's an ice cream turtle. And it was just so much fun. Loved working with Whimsical Dreams Crochet. I've done her dragon, so this was a super easy make for the turtle. And I've actually started another one with for Neapolitan ice cream, but as I said, I've run out of brown. I've pretty much run out of brown for everything. So yeah, just kind of giving up on thinking I'm ever going to get any brown in this town. But check out the pattern. It got released this week and I just love it, and I'll definitely be making more of them. Anyways, so that's it. I will put my weekly recap here from the stock that I managed to put in the store and my sales for the week. Haven't worked those out yet, but they will be on the screen with my best sellers. And I'm sorry that this is such a haphazard week. I really did film like a really nice 20-minute thing, and then it just went. So I hope this wasn't too crazy for you. I hope you come back again. Please like and subscribe, or at least give me another chance. Anyways, hope to see you next time. Stay cozy.